Hello, everybody. Welcome back. In today's video, we're going to discuss a few stuff like Sir Jim Ratcliffe interview that he just made with a couple of interviews actually with Gary Neville and with one with BBC. Also, the club dropped huge news regarding the plan for the new stadium, and we're going to discuss a little bit more of our game against Real Sociedad and a transfer shock that could ruin our summer transfer window. So let's get into it. If you're new here, subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment. It's muchly appreciated. It'll help with the algorithm. If you are already subscribed to my channel, thank you. Your support is muchly appreciated. Yeah, let's get into it. Let's start with the interview. The interview Jim did with Gary Neville was very interesting because few things came out of that interview that, to me, are shocking. One, say the club was on the verge of going bust because they would have run out of cash by Christmas. I don't know how is that possible for a club of Manchester United size that generate that much revenue was on the verge of having no money by Christmas. On top of that, we had to spend, in January, we spent close to 30 million on Dorgu, and we have to pay like an initial fee for that. So to me, it doesn't make sense. How is it that we almost ran out of cash, but somehow we were still able to make transfer the same way? If we were ready to hand out the cash, we still made transfers in the summer to the tune of 238 million, but somehow we were about to run out in cash. That comment, maybe just a throwaway, trying to justify amount of cut they are making right now, which it could be the case, but it does not make sense how we were going to run out of cash. Somehow we made transfers and we're going to continue. I feel like that's just something that he said to justify the cuts. The second most interesting thing from this interview is when Gary Neville suggested that instead of cutting the 40,000 that they're giving to former players association, why didn't he suggest Bruno and Maguire do a fundraiser and raise that money instead of just cutting it in the first place? Oh, I didn't think of that. You're a billionaire, supposedly one of the smartest people, and nobody brought that idea to you to raise the money. So instead of having to cut those programs. So this interview, granted, it came out across well because in the general, he spoke really well about his ambition and what he intended Manchester United to be, and that we're going to go through some growing pain, and this is probably one of them. So, but other than that, I think it was interesting having a part owner of Manchester United actually come out and speak to the media regularly is refreshing. Consider the owners we have in terms of the Glazers, who just take and never actually show themselves. They're never visible. So it's a refreshing change having Sir Jim Ratcliffe out there. Whether you agree or disagree with whatever he said, he's at least out there saying some stuff. And moving on, which is the biggest news and the biggest impact to our future, which is they dropped a huge announcement about Manchester United brand new stadium. Old Trafford is going to be knocked down, it's not going to be renovated, and we're going to move into a super stadium, if you will, probably one of the best in Europe. And the design of it, oh my God, to me, it's growing on me. When I first saw it, I did not. But now, it's striking, visually captivating, and different. I'm sick and tired of this generic, bold-looking stadium that people have been building lately. And I didn't want to leave an iconic stadium like Old Trafford to go and be in some kind of like a futuristic toilet. That's not what I wanted. But this design is incredible. All the amenities, the park, event spaces covered by this mesh of umbrella they are putting on there. The three trident that they are putting up there that are visible from 40 miles or 40 kilometers. Incredible. Inspiration from SoFi Stadium, the park around football stadium arena in there, all covered up by the giant roof that they have. And not only that, it feel open air, even though it feel is enclosed. And this how the new Old Trafford is going to be. It's a giant stadium with amenities like outdoor stuff, the kind of like you see the lake or hangout spots, and it's all been covered up by this giant umbrella of a mesh. SoFi Stadium is. So I can see the inspiration, and it makes sense. Consider that like they went and took a tour of SoFi Stadium last time in the U.S. This stadium is incredible. I cannot wait when it's built. And according to the master builder, like Foster, Lord Foster, who owns Foster and Partners, the architect firm, say that this is going to take about 5 years to complete. And while that is being completed, we're going to still play at Old Trafford. And to me, this is the best outcome, because there's no way they were going to put close to 800 million to $1 billion. It was never a smart money move. And this guy is being money people. I don't think Old Trafford was savable, considering the Glazers family let it rot for 20 years. Unfortunately, we're losing Old Trafford, but this is going to be better. It's time to move on. Let's not reminisce too much. Old Trafford has been a great servant. It's time to move on to something new. And I'm so happy. Have you seen the pictures? I'm going to have some of them just pop up on the screen. This stadium look incredible, and I cannot wait to see it built. The future is looking great. We have take up on form a little bit from like Fulham, Arsenal, and now Real Sociedad. We played incredible. This game was incredible, even before the red card for Real Sociedad was incredible. We dominated the possession. We created a lot of chances, and we did manage to score goals. And this, for the first time in a long time, Manchester United put in a complete performance, and a performance that like was up tempo, upbeat, creating a lot of chances. Everybody showing what they got in terms of the skills. Everybody had a good game. The first time in a long time, you watch a Manchester United game and you're like, everybody played decent. We managed to win 4-1. This is the tournament that all our hopes are lied upon. We need to do well in the Europa and possibly sneak into the Champions League through this door. And consider the type of season we're having, this will be an incredible, incredible win. And I think we could do this. Like, we have the 2 weeks break for international break coming up. And by then, we should probably have Mason Mount back. We should have Kobe Manu back. We should have a few players back, manually guided back from injuries. So we should be fine to make a push through to the final, because we got Lyon and possibly Athletic Bilbao and probably Tottenham. We could do something in this tournament and possibly win it. And I'm looking forward to it. It has been an incredible journey, and we are still the only undefeated team in the Europe right now. So yes, I think we can do this. Moving on from the Europa League game, after everybody's having a joyful Thursday, after witnessing us play incredible and just in a dreamland thinking, okay, imagine what we would do next season when we have more players that suit Ruben Amorim's system. Players like, for example, it's already shooting Quenda is going to be the left no, the right wing back in this system, wake up Friday morning with the shocking news that Chelsea have hijacked Quenda deal. Out of nowhere, we hear from David Ornstein and Fabrizio Romano that Chelsea have agreed a deal with Sporting Lisbon for Quenda. I'm like, what the hell just happened? This is literally a kick in the teeth. All of us, Manchester United fans, thought, hey, this is in the bag. I even tweeted, it's 95% done. Out of nowhere, Chelsea just signed Quenda. It's crazy. What is Chelsea doing? Trying to buy all the young best players in the world? Because it seems like every young player there is anywhere in the world, they will sign into the crazy 80-year contract that they've been offering people. Man. So that news, shoot, all the positivity we had from winning an incredible Europa League game and looking like we could go on and win this whole tournament and gearing up and preparing for the summer when we're going to get some young players like Quenda. We signed from Sporting, like we had in the bag. The coach gave him his debut and everything. Oh, he's going to Chelsea. It was shocking. He was clearly our number one summer target. Did we drop the ball? Did Chelsea swoop him and grab the guy before we even can make our own move? But, Jesus, Quenda, I thought you said you were going to United, man. What happened? All right, it's time to relax, sit back, and readjust, and let's try and see if we can get another player capable for that right wing back position. But if all else fails, we still have Ahmad. We can just buy a good number 10, like Cunha, and let Ahmad play right wing back. But that's been crazy. Like I say, it has been crazy week for Manchester United. From Jim Ratcliffe interview to having a player stolen by Chelsea, it has been an incredible week. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment. Please subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you. Muchly appreciated.